Hello, my name is Tito, and I'm going to share a little bit more information about myself. So let's go. Okay, so the first elephant in the room is my real name is not Tito. My real name is Devrin, and the reason why I don't use Devrin is because I've always gotten called Devron or Deborah, and I don't even know where in the hell Deborah came from. But when I first became a flight attendant, people called me Deborah instead of Devrin, and I would always have to say, "No, my name is Devrin," and they'd be like, "Oh, I thought you said Deborah." So to make the world run a little bit smoother, I just go by Tito, get it out the way, and everybody I work with knows me as Tito. Secondly, where am I from? I am from a small ass town that you probably have never heard of unless you are a local from the area, but I am from Petersburg, West Virginia. The closest place that I usually relate to is Morgantown, West Virginia, which is WVU, the college football, college basketball. So I'm only an hour away from Morgantown. However, I did move to Chicago about 2 years ago when I became a flight attendant. So usually when a lot of flight crew ask me where I'm from, I just relate to Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh International Airport is the closest airport to where I grew up at. So being a flight attendant is not my first job. I started work when I was 15, and my very first job was at a steakhouse in the small town of Petersburg, West Virginia. It was called Cheetah Bees. The best job ever. I absolutely loved it. I then left there and I went to Pizza Hut and was a server. Meanwhile, while still at Pizza Hut, I was also a cashier at 7-Eleven. Loved both of those jobs. So there, my first three jobs, absolutely loved them, and I would definitely go back to them if I had to. Also, while working at Pizza Hut and 7-Eleven, on the side, when I was at home, I was also a travel agent for a couple months. And the only reason I stayed there for a couple months was because I was getting ready for college, and I worked as a travel agent until the week before college. Now, on the first day of college, I decided to drop out because I was tired of school. I just graduated and I did not want to go through school again. So I already planned to just keep going through school. That's why I canceled my travel agent license. Then, once I decided to drop out of college, that's when I became a flight attendant. At age 18, when I graduated high school, I applied to become a flight attendant at a U.S. major airline. I got hired and I started training. So yes, I have been a flight attendant since I was 18. I am now 20, going on 21 next May. Now, the next big question I always get asked, are you gonna stay here forever? Meaning, am I gonna be a flight attendant forever? Although I do love my job and I love being a flight attendant, I honestly only really want to work until I'm eligible to retire, which in the aviation industry, or at least for a flight attendant, you can retire early retirement, depending on your age and how many years of service you have done. Therefore, I only plan to do the exact amount of time for me to do early retirement. And then my ultimate goal is to only do like 10 to 15 years here at my airline now. And then I really want to go to corporate flight attendant or just a private charter flight attendant with the rich people with the big money. Although I do love commercial can get really frustrating. So I just want to lean towards more the private side. You don't have to go through major airports. You don't have to deal with people in the concourse, the terminals, all that extra stuff. I just want to be bad and bougie on somebody's private jet. It has been a pleasure explaining to you more about me. However, that is only 1% about me. I am a whole book, baby. So if you want to know more, please let me know, and I will gladly tell you more. If you're out there having fun I hope you're having fun on vacation if you're on vacation. But if you're at work, I hope you're daydreaming about going home and eating popcorn and watching movies and what delicious meal you're gonna cook. Because also, another thing about me, I love to cook. And so let me know what you're gonna cook for dinner because I need ideas.